There was war in Scotland. The land was torn and bleeding. But the deepest wounds of all were made by friends turned traitor to fight against Duncan, their king. Nothing was as it seemed.
When shall we three meet again? In thunder, lightning, or in rain? When the hurly-burly's done, when the battle's lost and won. Whether place upon the heath,
there to meet with Macbeth.
Fair is foul, and foul is fair. Hover through the fog and filthy air.
The news of Macbeth and Banquo's victory came swiftly to the royal camp, but it did not cheer the king, for among the captured traitors was the lord who had once been Duncan's friend.
He was a gentleman on whom I built an absolute trust. No more that Thane of Cawdor shall deceive our bosom interest. Go, pronounce his present death, and with his former title, greet Macbeth. What he hath lost, noble Macbeth hath won.
What are these? So withered and so wild in their attire. Live you? Or are you aught that man may question?
Speak, if you can. What are you?
All hail, Macbeth. Hail to thee, Thane of Glamis. All hail, Macbeth. Hail to thee, Thane of Cawdor.
All hail, Macbeth, that shalt be king hereafter.
If you can look into the seeds of time and say which grain will grow and which will not, speak then to me.
Lesser than Macbeth, and greater. Not so happy, yet much happier.
Thou shalt get kings, though thou be none.
Your children shall be kings.
You shall be king.
And Thane of Cawdor, too. Went it not so?
The king hath happily received, Macbeth, the news of thy success. He bade me from him call thee Thane of Cawdor.
What? Can the devil speak true?
Glamis and Thane of Cawdor, the greatest is behind.
O worthiest cousin, sons, kinsmen, thanes, and you whose places are the nearest, know we will establish our estate upon our eldest, Malcolm, whom we shall name hereafter the Prince of Cumberland.
The Prince of Cumberland. That is a step on which I must fall down or else o'erleap, for in my way it lies. Stars, hide your fires. Let not light see my black and deep desires.
from hence to Inverness, and bind us further to you.
Fiercely, Macbeth rode to warn his eager wife. Already he had sent her news of his meeting with the weird sisters.
This have I thought good to deliver thee, my dearest partner of greatness. Lay it to thy heart, and farewell.
All hail, Macbeth, that shalt be king hereafter.
Glamis thou art, and Cawdor, and shalt be what thou art promised. Great Glamis, worthy Cawdor, greater than both by the all hail hereafter.
My dearest love, Duncan comes here tonight.
And when goes hence?
Tomorrow, as he purposes.
Oh, never shall sun that morrow see. Look like the innocent flower, but be the serpent under it. Only look up clear, leave all the rest to me. The raven himself is hoarse, that croaks the fatal entrance of Duncan under my battlements.
Conduct me to mine host. We love him highly. By your leave, hostess.
You spirits that tend on mortal thoughts, unsex me here, and fill me from the crown to the toe, top full of direst cruelty. Come to my woman's breasts and take my milk for gall, you murdering ministers!
He's here, in double trust. First, as I am his kinsman and his subject, strong both against the deed, then as his host, who should against his murderer shut the door, not bear the knife myself. We will proceed no further in this business.
Art thou afeard?
If we should fail.
We fail. But screw your courage to the sticking place, and we'll not fail.
Go. Bid thy mistress. When my drink is ready, she strike upon the bell. Is this a dagger which I see before me? I have thee not. A dagger of the mind? A false creation? I go, and it is done. The bell invites me. Hear it not, Duncan, for it is a knell that summons thee to heaven or to hell.
Hark! Peace. It was the owl that shrieked. He is about it. The surfeited grooms do mock their charge with snores. I have drugged their possets. Had he not resembled my father as he slept, I had done it.
I have done the deed.
My husband.
Methought I heard a voice cry, "Sleep no more. Macbeth does murder sleep. Glamis hath murdered sleep, and therefore Cawdor shall sleep no more. Macbeth shall sleep no more."
Why did you bring these daggers from the place? They must lie there. Go, carry them, and smear the sleepy grooms with blood.
I'll go no more.
Give me the daggers. If he do bleed, I'll gild the faces of the grooms withal, for it must seem their guilt.
What hands are here? Huh? They pluck out mine eyes. Will all great Neptune's ocean wash this blood clean from my hand?
Retire we to our chamber. A little water clears us of this deed.
Wake Duncan with thy knocking. I would thou couldst.
Macduff.
Good morrow, noble sir.
Good morrow, both.
Is the king stirring, worthy Thane?
Not yet.
He did command me to call timely on him.
I'll bring you to him.
Oh, horror! Horror, horror! Awake! Awake! Ring the alarm bell! Murder and treason! Murder! Murder! Your royal father's murdered.
Oh, by whom?
Those of his chamber, as it seemed, had done. Their hands and faces were all badged with blood. So were their daggers.
What will you do? Out to England?
To Ireland, aye. Our separated fortune shall keep us both the safer. Where we are, there's daggers in men's smiles.
Suspected of his murder, the dead king's sons fled and left Macbeth to take the crown.
Thou hast it now. King, Cawdor, Glamis all, as the weird women promised. And I fear thou playedst most foully for it.
Tonight we hold a solemn supper, sir, and I'll request your presence.
Let your highness command upon me.
Ride you this afternoon?
Aye, my good lord.
Is't far you ride?
As far, my lord, as will fill up the time twixt this and supper.
Fail not our feast.
My lord, I will not.
To be thus is nothing, but to be safely thus. Our fears in Banquo stick deep. I will advise you where to plant yourselves, for it must be done tonight.
We shall perform what you command us.
Gentle, my lord. Sleek o'er your rugged looks. Be bright and jovial among your guests tonight. You must leave this.
Oh, full of scorpions is my mine dear wife. Thou knowest that Banquo and his son Fleance lives.
What's to be done?
Be innocent of the knowledge, dearest Chuck. There shall be done a deed of dreadful note. Thou marvelest at my words, but hold thee still. Things bad begun make strong themselves by ill. You know your own degrees. Sit down. At first and last, the hearty welcome.
Thank you, Majesty.
There's blood upon my face.
'Tis Banquo's, then.
Is he dispatched?
My lord, his throat is cut.
Fleance?
Most royal sir, Fleance escaped.
But Banquo's safe.
Aye, my good lord. Safe in a ditch he bides.
Get thee gone.
My royal lord, you do not give the cheer.
May it please your highness sit?
Where?
Here, my lord.
Which of you hath done this?
My lord.
Thou canst not say I did it. Never shake thy gory locks at me!
Gentlemen, rise. His highness is not well.
Sit, worthy friends. My lord is often thus. Pray you, keep seat. Are you a man? Shame itself. Why do you make such faces? When all's done, you look but on a stool.
Come, love and health to all, and to our dear friend Banquo, whom we miss. Hence, horrible shadow! Unreal mockery, hence!
Lord. I pray you, stand not upon the order of your going, but go at once.
It will have blood. They say blood will have blood. What is the night?
Almost at odds with morning.
I will tomorrow to the Weird Sisters. More shall they speak. For now I am bent to know by the worst means the worst.
Round about the cauldron go, in the poisoned entrails throw. Double, double, toil and trouble, fire burn and cauldron bubble.
I am in blood stepped in so far that should I wade no more, returning were as tedious as go o'er.
Double, double, toil and trouble, fire burn and cauldron bubble. By the pricking of my thumbs, something wicked this way comes.
How now, you secret black and midnight hags? What is't you do? Answer me to what I ask you.
Say if thou'dst rather hear it from our mouths or from our masters.
Call him. Let me see him.
Macbeth! 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 Beware Macduff! Beware the Thane of Fife!
Thou hast harped my fear aright, but...
Be bloody, bold, and resolute. None of woman born shall harm Macbeth.
Then live, Macduff. What need I fear of thee? But yet, I'll make assurance double sure. Thou shalt not live.
Macbeth shall never vanquished be, until great Burnham Wood to high Dunsinane Hill shall come against him.
That will never be. Yet my heart throbs to know one thing. Shall Banquo's issue ever reign in this kingdom?
Seek to know no more!
I did hear the galloping of horse.
'Tis 2 or 3, my lord, that bring you word Macduff is fled to England.
Fled to England?
Aye, my good lord.
The castle of Macduff I will surprise, seize upon Fife, give to the edge of the sword his wife, his babes, and all unfortunate souls that trace him in his line.
My children, too. Wife, children, servants, all that could be found. My wife killed too, I have said. He has no children. All my pretty ones. Did you say all? Oh, hell, kite, all! Want all my pretty chickens and their dam at one fell swoop?
Let grief convert to anger. Our power is ready. Macbeth is ripe for shaking.
Out. Damn spot. Out, I say. Hell is murky. Yet who would have thought the old man to have had so much blood in him? The Thane of Fife had a wife. Where is she now? What? Will these hands ne'er be clean? Here's the smell of the blood still. Oh. Oh. To bed. To bed, there's knocking at the gate. Come. Come, give me your hand. What's done cannot be undone. To bed. To bed. To bed.
What wood is this?
The Wood of Burnham.
Let every soldier hew him down a bough and bear it before him.
What is that noise? I almost forgot the taste of fears. Direness, familiar to my slaughterous thoughts, cannot once start me. Wherefore was that cry?
The Queen, my lord, is dead.
She should have died hereafter. There would have been a time for such a word. Tomorrow, and tomorrow, and tomorrow creeps in this petty pace from day to day to the last syllable of recorded time. And all our yesterdays have lighted fools the way to dusty death. Out. Out. Brief candle.
Gracious my lord.
Thy story, quickly.
As I did stand my watch upon the hill, I looked toward Burnham, and anon, methought, the wood began to move.
I begin to doubt the fiend that lies like truth. Fear not till Burnham wood do come to Dunsinane. And now a wood comes toward Dunsinane.
Macbeth shall never vanquished be, until great Burnham wood to high Dunsinane hill shall come against him.
Arm! Arm! And out! What's he that was not born of woman? Such a one am I to fear, or none.
Turn, hellhound! Turn!
Get thee back! My soul is too much charged with blood of thine already. Thou losest labor. I bear a charmed life, which must not yield to one of woman born.
Despair thy charm. Macduff was from his mother's womb untimely ripped.
I'll not fight with thee.
Then yield thee, coward.
I will not yield. Yet I will try the last. Before my body I throw my warlike shield. Lay on, Macduff! And damn be him that first cries, hold! Enough! Out. Out. Brief candle.
The murderous Macbeth and his fiend-like queen were dead, and at last the darkness was lifted from Scotland.
God's benison go with you, and with those that would make good of bad, and friends of foes.